Hi friends, welcome to Crafting and Relaxing. This is Sarah and I'm so glad that you joined me. Today I am going through my goals. This is the 2020 Crafty Goals collab with Amalia. Each month we share our videos and show you our goals and our progress. Maybe you'll get inspired. Maybe you have some crafty goals, some projects you've been hesitant to start, some things that you've been hesitant to finish. I get more of those. Just by sharing what we do, maybe you'll get inspired. I use my journal that I made. You can use whatever you want. It's mostly blue and I'm adding to it as the year goes. You can see that I added paper clips that I got from Emily on a junk journal happy mail that she sent me. So the first goal that I have for each month is try something new. For April, I was a guest designer for Scrapping for Less, and that was new for me. I hadn't done it. If you haven't seen that video, be sure to check it out. Those kits have the cutest stamps and paper in them. It was terrifying, but I had a great time, and I'm glad I did it. Something new is a way to stretch you, and it might just be trying a new technique, but it might also be something completely out of your box. Going somewhere, doing something different. Something blue, this was also something new for me. I made a Memdex and I made a video on that and it said joy and it was blue and silver. You might have seen it. And that was my first one ever. And I had a great time making that. I don't know that I'm hooked on memory dex cards, but it was fun because it's smaller than your typical A2 card. So it was just a different format for me to work in. Journal page, I made a shooting star page for a friend and shared a video on that. Then my 30-minute tidies, I spent 39 minutes just tidying my craft counter, and I might insert some videos so you can see how that goes. I think it's fun to not just be told that I tidied, but let you see what I did. I also have some other tidying videos on my channel this month. I've made some really unusual progress for me, and I'll talk to you about why and how I think that was possible. This page, I don't have any movement on. I didn't go anywhere with friends and do anything. I think the reasons are obvious. The quilt pages, those are from my mom's scrapbook. She did send me some information that I didn't look at. And I didn't work on my 12 by 12 page kits, even though the Garth concert is an idea that I have. These two are a case of excuses. I'll just be honest with you. I have information from my mom. I could start prepping. I even have notes about like how I could get started, and I could prep the page. Even if I didn't want to go get pictures made, I could order them online. There are plenty of ways to get photographs and work on your scrapbook pages right now. The other thing I could do is I could look at the pictures on my phone and say, okay, I'm going to put this picture here and use a Post-it, and this picture here and use a Post-it or scrap of paper and make the page. I mean, I could work on these. The pandemic is not slowing me down. It's just an excuse. Use up 2 things per month. When I made this page, I was thinking about 2 brand new paper pads, collections, 12 by 12 pads, whatever it is. For April, I did my Mind's Eye Lovely Day 6x6. You guys saw that. You chose it for Smash That Small Paper Pad for me. It was a little vintage and adorable. The vintage part was kind of a stretch for me. And then I did Bow Bunny Something Splendid 6x6. That was that fabulous blue and green. I'm not going to show you any of those because I have videos on my channel if you want to see those. The Bow Bunny Something Splendid was my No Paper Left Behind, and the other one was Smash That Small Paper Pad. Those were both 6x6s. And the month before, for No Paper Left Behind, my subscribers chose Perry and Peach in a 12 by 12 pad. I think it was 36 sheets. I thought I was going to die. It was so big. But I think when I went back to a 6x6, I was like, oh, snap, I got this. That really helped me move through and pick up the pace, which gives me a whole brand new page. I made a page for partial paper pads and packs. These are Daniela Hayes, who's No Paper Left Behind. She calls them skeleton packs. I'll try and insert a couple photos. I know I took one or two so you can see, but let me show you what I have underneath my journal here. This 6x6 pad, Felicity from Authentique, beautiful blues and yellows, has been sitting in my craft room since July of 2018. I'm not sure if you guys know, but this is 2020. Then I worked on it some in the spring of 2019. Are you kidding me? And when I opened it up this time, it was such a mess. I didn't even want to deal with it. It was a mess. Authentique Refreshed. This is adorable. I'm going to zoom you. Okay. This one is adorable. It's purple and red and this lovely light blue. This one, I don't know, but I'd say it's been at least a year because it would have been spring rains when I had this one. I didn't see it on my channel. I did a quick look. Then the other one, my Mind's Eye, this had been sitting in a plastic bin, which I think these bins are precious and don't have a lot of them, since May of 2019. That was when I had a video on my channel about it. I used this for the beginner card series I made a playlist on, and then you guys got better, you didn't need it. So I moved on. I took all of these and made cards out of them. I had a great time. There's Winka Stella and bits of glitter and random things. I did some fussy cutting. Oh, that's where that is. I made a Mother's Day card. I need that. I hope it's not this weekend. This fun thank you with glitter paper. I used a fun sticker and some ribbon back there. I just went through and said, I'm going to use up this paper. Then these I had a great time with. I did the yellow and blue ones last, and probably because I was putting off that paper and I was exhausted by the time I got there. I really like this one. The Authentique has almost like cherub-like images, and some of you are a little scared of the kids, but I liked them. Dance in the Rain, 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 Go Away. There's Winka Stella, see, and glossy accents right here in the puddle. Live Life in Full Bloom, I Love Spring, Dance in the Rain. I was using scraps of paper throughout my craft room, random cardstock. The bases are, some are gray, some are cream, some are white. I am starting to run low on cardstock, really nice cardstock for bases. This one is pretty boring, but I'm getting there. This one I had fun with. It has washi on each side. I want to show you too, I had a bunch that had 2-inch strips. So this washi right here and this washi, and I don't know, there's more of them. It's covering a seam in the middle, and some of them turned out really cute and I was happy with it. Like, it works to cover up. I think this is one too. It works to cover up and use scraps of paper. I had a great time, but more than anything, I am so impressed with myself for April. I was really, really impressed because there hasn't been a month where I got that many paper pads done and got that much stuff off of my shelves. I'm really excited. My room right now, today, at the end of the month, is a mess, but I got so much done and I can bounce back from it. In my other tidying videos that I showed you, I made some real progress underneath. So the top layer is messy now, but I think it's going to come back together really quickly. Those are my goals for the month. I hope that you found some inspiration in them and that maybe you're following along with us and saying, okay, I'm going to try new things and make things and have a great time. One thing that I tried to do in these cards, I might add like more bling and jewels, but I was just trying to get done. So I kept a lot of them flat, really, really flat. Like, it has a lot of layers, but it's not all foam mounted up because I want to mail a whole bunch of them. Like this one, probably gonna cost a couple dollars to mail because I used the Dollar Tree foam mount from the garage section. So it's very thick, and then a big, big jewel. It probably won't make it through the slot at the post office, but it'll make it through the slot to mail. But if they test it, then they'll charge the recipient $2. So I don't want to do that to the recipient. But I tried to make a lot of them really flat, like this one, because I'm having fun making cards for friends and putting some die cuts in them and mailing them. And if I get the card itself too thick, then you can't do that. Like this one, I can put a lot of die cuts in there and still mail it on a regular stamp, I think. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out the other collaborators down below in the description and see what they did in their goals this month. It's really fun to see how people are progressing and what types of goals they set for themselves. I've learned a lot about my tidying goals and how frequent they should have been from watching other people, because 30 minutes a month is not enough. It might be enough for some of you. It's not enough for me. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.